67 minutes or something like that for 6 wrestlers to be showcased. Oh,
That's our live. That's saying we're live. Look at your face.
Well, because I don't want to know. It's not my fault.
You don't want to know
I didn't
what?
do it.
Didn't do what?
Technical difficulty.
There is no technical difficulties. We're good. All right. So, anyways.
Why ain't it playing up there?
You want me to?
Well, it usually does, so.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
I am a
now
creature.
it's going to be behind.
I am a creature of habit, so.
You're a creature of something.
Careful now.
Anyways, all right. So, welcome, Rasslin Rage, talking Feds. You know, we're back. We were off for a week.
Yeah, it feels like it's been like 11 days since I've seen you.
Yeah, and we didn't do a show. We didn't do a Talking Feds last week. We didn't do anything last week. Actually, I was gone Friday. I was in Ionia area.
You don't own me.
No, I don't own you. But that's where I was. Anyways, so before we get into talking about Raw and SmackDown, we're gonna talk about Raw ratings. Okay? Yeah, they're tanking, dude.
Yeah.
So Raw drew an average of 2,668,000 viewers on Monday.
Yeah.
This is lower than last week's Raw and the lowest since June of 2017, where Raw drew an average of 2,542,000 in viewers. The ratings are down all the way across the board. Okay.
What do you mean, for everything on TV or everything produced by WWE?
The ratings, Raw and SmackDown.
Okay,
generally Raw and SmackDown. But the stock's at the all-time high. Okay, so, and what are your thoughts on this? So we got a stock that's at its all-time high. We got ratings down low. We got a big deal that was just made with Fox.
America.
Not America.
Oh yeah, that's my thoughts on this.
America.
We've got a history in this country of giving the people cheap product. Everything coming in from China, it's all cheaply made.
Man. Come on.
It's all cheaply made. That's what I see here. A cheap product for a high price. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're selling their stock real high right now.
Okay, so my thoughts are that it's just not as entertaining as it used to be. You know what I mean? How many times are you sitting there and you're watching Raw or you're watching SmackDown and you find yourself either dozing off, 1, 2, kind of like lose interest and going off onto something else until something happens on the TV? And this is even if you have it recorded.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I watch SmackDown live, and I have to watch Raw recorded. So even still, I'm just like, eh. You know what I mean? I kind of have to.
That's because they showcase the same wrestlers every week. There's 3 feuds on each show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need to spice it up a little bit.
Spice it up.
Ring of Honor, you barely see the same on their weekly show. You barely see the same wrestler 2 or 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless it's Cody Rhodes, but then it's usually a match one week and a promo the next or something like that. They need to, as much talent. What is it? 55 superstars on the Raw roster, I believe. That's a lot, and all you're using what, 8 main guys for every show.
You got a 3-hour show that's typically really a little over 2 hours,
right? Because
commercials,
right?
But yeah, and that's not a whole lot of time to put a whole lot of guys or girls out there. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I say they need to. Each week can't focus on the same person. You know what I mean? And that's what they do.
No, and you're right. They do.
They focus on Roman Reigns for what, 47 weeks in a row or something like that.
Now he was out there again this week.
Yeah.
3 times.
But they, with all the talent they got, they need to broaden their spectrum.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's my biggest suggestion. Bring more talent because
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Not bring more, just use what's already there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring more talent to each show. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this week, we're gonna talk about Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. next week we're gonna talk about Braun Strowman and someone else. You know what I mean? Those are gonna be our big names that we're gonna talk about this week, and we're gonna let our mid-carders work the middle of the show like they're supposed to.
Right.
We're gonna open the show like a wrestling show is supposed to open, with Breeze Dango and the B team. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Instead of bringing out my major stars right now, first minute of the show, I don't understand that, but you know.
Right. No, I see what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you.
I don't run $1 billion company, so.
Right. No, neither do I. But I mean, as a fan and looking at it, I find it to be quite boring nowadays. They're not. The storylines are kind of dull. There's not a whole lot of excitement going on.
Yeah, they can't.
You got a couple good storylines and then a bunch of bad ones.
Yeah,
you know what
they,
I mean?
they got to work within parameters.
Yeah, well,
you
the
know,
parameters suck.
They can't do things like Ring of Honor does in
I suppose.
New Japan, and you know they're bloody and
Bloody.
you don't see that.
No, you don't.
You know.
All right, so now that we got that out of the way, when we come back, we're going to talk some Feds. We're going to talk Raw and SmackDown specifically. So stay tuned. Yo. All right, so Raw opened up with, which seems to be a regular thing nowadays, Kurt Angle coming out. But Kurt Angle didn't even get a word out. Did you see that? He didn't even get to speak.
I know. I loved
And
it.
Stephanie McMahon came out. First time Stephanie's been on Raw since the the Raw after WrestleMania. Right. Didn't she get her shoulder already dislocated, or did she dislocate it at that time?
It was hurt.
Oh, okay.
It was in a sling or something.
Right.
Remember?
Okay. So this was the first time we've seen her. She came out. And as per the usual, an authority figure as herself and McMahon, basically insulted, Kurt Angle again for the 877th time.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
But that's the MO with the authority. But so Stephanie announced that she would be the one to take the lead for the contract signing for Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax.
I didn't watch.
You didn't watch it?
No, I fell asleep.
See what I'm saying?
Well, that was the one part I wanted to watch, though.
Didn't you watch it today?
Yeah.
So that's why you weren't answering me. You fell asleep.
I fell asleep.
Dummy.
So,
she also started to talk about Roman Reigns, about how when she came out, she was talking about Roman Reigns, that Kurt was basically letting him do pretty much what he wanted.
Right. Rough shot over the Raw.
And then, so Roman came out, and he basically, if you're going to say something, say it to me. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
KO came out. KO kissed some butt. And then Stephanie made a match between KO and Roman Reigns.
Didn't he hug Stephanie or something?
He, leaned on her.
Yeah, something.
He leaned on her, and she was like,
"Don't touch me.
Don't do that." Yeah, so, hey, what's wrestling? So, welcome, Sean. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Joining us today for our Talking Feds. We're not used to having people here live with us when we're doing this section of the show, because everybody watches afterwards, or those that do watch. But anyways, so that went down. KO
Make sure
and
you
Reigns,
hit that like button.
Yeah,
that big old thumbs up.
Yeah, KO and Reigns went at it, and Jinder Mahal came out and interfered, giving Roman Reigns the DQ win.
Right.
Which then they started to beat down Roman Reigns along with
Kevin Owens and Jinder Mahal.
And what's the other guy?
Sunil Singh.
One of the Singh brothers. So then, of course, Seth Rollins, Burn It Down hits. He comes out, and next thing you know, they cuts to commercial. We come back. We got a tag match.
Yeah.
All right. So again,
it was okay during the commercial break.
Yeah. Well, the go back to what you said. Roman Reigns 3. With it, the first hour of the show,
six people from the roster were in the first 67 minutes or something like that of Raw.
Crazy, right?
Six talent out of 55 in the first 1/3 of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Reigns and Rollins get to win, but they get to win. They're leaving, and Jinder Mahal attacks him with a chair.
Right.
So he's still doing his heel thing.
Well, yeah, he don't like nobody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I'm all about it.
Me too. I love Jinder Mahal.
So did you watch this stupid thing where Sami Zayn brought out Lashley's sisters, but they were dudes dressed as chicks?
Unfortunately, I did.
Unfortunately, yeah. I just zipped through it.
Yeah, it was
Garbage.
Yeah. I didn't like the hulkiness of it, you know.
Here's another reason why ratings are down.
It was just,
who wants to watch this crap?
Right, it was
right?
Yeah.
So this is a big deal right here.
This was a very good match.
Alexa Bliss was defeated by Ember Moon for a second time.
That's right.
Not one time, 2 times.
Same amount of times as Carmella has beaten Charlotte.
Yes. Bliss called the first time. Look at you with your big old grin. Bliss called the first time a fluke.
I thought it was too.
But this time there's no mistake about it.
I didn't really think there was.
Yeah, Ember got the W, but Bliss was playing it smart as she usually does, and she was targeting a part of the body, which was what most likely was the shoulder of Ember Moon's. And she was counting on her buddy Mickie James on the outside of the ring. However, Mickie James got thrown out by the referee, and that left it up to get out. She got herself ejected, but
they left it up to Alexa Bliss to do it all by herself.
Yeah, Moon hit the clips to get the 3 count.
Yeah,
and she took her out twice. 1, 2, 3, done.
That's
3 times
sweet
the charm.
Finisher.
Yeah. So your favorite wrestler, Baron Corbin, your guy.
Yeah. What happened?
You guys are your buddies, right?
Yeah. Yes,
yes,
we are. He's
hey,
not.
Funny story before we go on. So I'm at Evolve this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Riddle didn't come out until after because he was in the main event,
right?
Which Keith Lee was out all day, anyways. But
because
he's Keith Lee. But yeah.
Well,
Anyway, I know. Anyways, they didn't want you talking about it. So Riddle comes out at the end, and this guy in front of me is asking him about his Snapchat. You know, he wants to get his Snapchat and get him on Snapchat. Riddle can't remember his Snapchat name, so he gives him his phone number.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
That guy's cool, man.
Yeah, he is really cool guy.
You know, speaking of Matt Riddle, not to go off subject, but I was watching like the scariest knockouts in the Ultimate Fighter show.
Yeah.
And one of his knockouts was on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't do that anymore.
No, I know.
He likes to smoke that green stuff.
Smoked cabbage.
Yeah, that's it. Smoked cabbage.
Ew, that's
Anyways,
gross.
So Corbin faced off against No Way Jose. No way he's not one of your buddies. You don't like
No way, Cody.
But Jose's persistence to have fun kind of irked Corbin, and Corbin got him with a 1-2. Basically, he couldn't recover, and it was a deep 6 and an end of days. And it was over 1, 2, 3. So Corbin, your buddy, gets the win. And then the B team.
You know why I don't like No Way Jose?
Why? Oh, is it
because I'm a fan of Adam Rose?
Oh, okay. Anyways, whatever.
That's why.
Okay, so moving on. The B team, formerly known as the Miz Taraj.
We don't even talk about that anymore.
What?
That word you just said.
The Miz Taraj?
Yeah. That's something of the past. Those guys didn't win a match.
Anyway,
now
so
my homies come out.
Well, they did Monday. They defeated Breezango.
That's right. They're undefeated. You know that, right? 2-0.
This was their first ever tag team win.
No, second.
That's not what WWE says.
Because they won last week.
That's not what WWE said.
Yeah, well, they must be smoking some cabbage too.
Anyways, let's see if they gain more momentum and they can earn a spot against the tag titles, or to get the tag titles. Yeah? What do you think?
Well, I don't know about all that.
No, okay.
I mean, they're cool, but
they are getting a lot of time on TV, though.
I mean, you got guys like AOP in the back.
True.
So
yeah, but they're just still coming up. These guys have been around for a while.
Anyways, no way.
Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey signed their contract leading up to their match at Money in the Bank for the Raw Women's title.
Yeah, I only saw a little bit of this. I didn't really.
Well, it's a friendly thing, but at the same time, I guess Stephanie was trying to poke.
Yeah,
she was trying
just
to
call Stephanie the spoon.
And basically, Nia Jax was basically saying that she's getting tired of people saying that she's lazy and yada, yada, yada. So she felt that the best way for her to prove that was to fight Ronda Rousey. Or wrestle, whatever. But anyways, and so she challenged, which is not typical.
Right.
The champion usually doesn't challenge. But she did. She challenged Ronda Rousey. And during this signing, Rousey vowed to take Jax's title and her arm.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not a big fan of the match altogether. I think it's just kind of like one of those last-minute things that they had to throw together.
Yeah, because I think they needed a name to bring some star power to
I don't even know if it's that. Personally, I still don't think Ronda Rousey's earned her place as even in a main event or a championship match. To be perfectly honest.
No, she hasn't.
And that's, I'm not saying that she's not a good wrestler, but I mean she's only had one match.
Yeah.
And I guess she's had some dark matches, but regardless of that, you know what I'm saying? People on TV haven't seen her.
Those don't count.
Well, but it counts for experience. But anyways, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of this match at all.
I don't believe they're gonna wrestle to a DQ or something.
Think there'll be interference or something.
Something's gonna happen.
We'll see. We got a lot of stuff.
I don't believe. I don't think that they'll put the strap on Rousey this soon.
No,
not really.
So Gable faced off against Dolph Ziggler, and man, what a match! Did you watch any of this?
I did watch this.
This was a very close match. It could have went either way, and Gable really turned it on. It just, he doesn't have that in-ring experience quite that Dolph does, and Dolph used his, his years of experience, and was being beat a little bit, and went to the outside of the rope, out to get that stop to action. And Gable got caught off guard and got hit with a super kick.
Sorry about your bad luck.
1, 2, 3, have a nice night. And Dolph walks away with the win. So Dolph Ziggler takes a win over Chad Gable. What do you think about that?
These guys both of these dudes can wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
They can wrestle.
And they're both collegiate wrestlers.
That's right.
I know that Dolph went to Kent State, and he's got the most wins ever in that college.
Oh, boy went to Minnesota.
Yeah,
right?
And Gable went to Minnesota.
Yeah. Who else went to Minnesota?
Well,
Shelton Benjamin.
Brock Lesnar.
Who?
Yeah, they all went to Minnesota. Actually, Shelton Benjamin was Gable's coach.
Yeah.
And Shelton Benjamin and Brock Lesnar tagged in OVW.
I thought they were like roommates or something.
They were
in college.
Who, Gable and
no, Benjamin and Lesnar.
They were.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but they also were tag teams in OVW. Back when OVW
that's cool.
was still
I like
developmental.
Shelton Benjamin a lot.
Yeah. So Natalya had a fatal 4-way against Liv Morgan, Dana Brooke, and Sarah Logan, and she wins, which is a qualifier for the Money in the Bank, women's Money in the Bank.
Horrible.
What's that?
That match was horrible.
Was it horrible? Why was it so horrible?
Sarah Logan. That's why. She's not. I don't believe she should be on the main roster. There's other women in NXT that are way better than her.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
all right. Elias, man.
What happened with him?
He beat Bobby Roode.
Who?
Bobby Roode. Yeah, he beat Bobby Roode.
So you're telling me Monday wasn't glorious?
No, it was walking with Elias. Yeah, we walked with Elias.
It was walking with Elias.
We walked with Elias. We all did, because he won.
Yeah, well, you know how lazy I am. I don't walk.
Well, every week I'm more and more impressed with him. He's doing really good.
Elias is awesome.
Yeah, Elias is good. He's good on the mic too, and he's good at catching heat. So, Nothing like no,
Yep.
no, nothing. Now the main event. I really don't understand this. The booking on this doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not the one making all the money. But Braun Strowman goes against Finn Balor, and Stephanie McMahon's the one that made the match.
Yep.
And it was
Yep.
supposed to be in fun or whatever, good fun or
Yeah, because Strowman and Balor have been tagging together lately.
Spirit of friendly competition is what it is.
So you didn't like the match, I take it? I liked it. It was actually a really good match.
Putting Strowman against somebody like Finn Balor, who Finn Balor's been being built up, right? And then you just trash him.
They didn't really though.
They did.
It was a good match.
He picked him up like a sack of potatoes and power slammed him. Power slammed him twice.
Yeah, but not until after.
Doesn't matter.
How long was it? Yeah, sure it does.
It matters to me.
You see how little that guy is?
Yeah.
He's like this big.
Right.
And Strowman is like this big.
So for the match to even go as long as it did was not believable.
Why not? Finn Balor is.
I agree with you.
See
but
what I'm saying?
Not
He's like
against Braun
Superman.
Strowman.
Oh yeah.
Not where Braun Strowman flips semis in EMSs in
EMSs.
whatever. Shut up! I'm gonna hit you. EMS.
Ambulance.
Yes, ambulance. EMS. Whatever. Emergency something. But anyways, if you don't, I'm gonna smack the stuff out of you.
Emergency something.
It's something. That's what it means. Somebody will tell me. But
Emergency
anyways,
medical services.
there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome. And they're
They're
EMTs.
Whatever. It says EMS on the side.
Right.
The people that drive them are EMTs.
Yeah.
But that's not what he flipped.
No, he flipped an ambulance. EMS is the name of the service. Kind of like the fire department has fire department.
I'm gonna hurt you.
So if
I'm really gonna hurt
if
you.
If he flipped a fire truck, he wouldn't be flipping the fire department.
I hate this guy.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
This was a good match.
Anyways.
A good match. And
whatever.
I was very, very entertained by it.
Okay. SmackDown.
When Strowman stood up behind Finn Balor, I felt like there should have been horror movie music playing.
I feel like there should be a lot of stuff playing when this match goes on.
That was kind of cool.
Preferably circus music. So anyway, SmackDown.
This guy.
Seems like this is a thing. Every show opens up with someone talking, but they opened it up with Miz TV.
Every week.
Miz TV had the New Day on. Now, last week, the New Day defeated the Bar to earn a spot in the Money in the Bank match.
Right.
Now, only one of them get to go to the Money in the Bank. So the big question was, and this is Miz was pressing them, who? Right?
Who?
They want to know. Who? So Xavier Woods was on the announce table for a while with Corey Graves and all of them, and then it switched to Kofi Kingston. But eventually, they challenged Miz to a match. Miz was like, no way. He went to the back. They started pelting him with pancakes. There's nowhere else you could ever
Shame on you or something. Yeah. Shame him.
Yeah. So, and then Paige, the GM, who's SmackDown GM, comes out and says...
she's horrible.
She says, they may not have to tell you tonight who's entering, but you do have to wrestle. So she wrestled Big E, or he wrestled Big E, and he ended up getting the win.
Yeah, of course.
Did you see that? Because the Bar come out.
Because the Miz is awesome.
Yeah, no, it wasn't clean, and it wasn't.
Awesome.
The Bar come out, beat up on Woods. Kofi came out, beat up on, or tried to come out and help. And then Big E seen it and tried to help, and that's when Miz got him. And was it the Code Breaker? No, what is it called?
Skull Crushing.
That's
finale.
it, Skull Crusher. I can't remember.
The Code Breaker is Chris Jericho.
That's what it is. Yeah, you're right. There's so many things in my head tonight. Shut up, man.
1,004 moves.
That's right. So,
Armbar.
Listen to you. Solana.
Yeah, what happened?
She won.
What?
She
Come
won.
on.
Yeah, she beat Billie Kay, and that's her first match.
She beat a wrestler?
It's her first
I thought she was in a potato sack race or
swimsuit
something.
contest or something.
No, she wouldn't win that either.
Why not?
I'm not a fan.
You don't have to be a fan, but
No,
anyways.
if we're talking about...
You know she was a cheerleader, right?
Yeah, at Florida State University.
Okay. But anyways.
Of course I know.
Of course you know. Oh, yeah.
My people tell me everything.
Yeah, okay. But, yeah, so she won, and that qualified her for the Money in the Bank.
That's like her first win.
Yeah, it is her first
ever
win.
in her
it
entire
is.
career,
Singles,
I believe.
first time ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty sweet. And people kind of went nuts about that. And now they're starting to cheer Lana Day.
Although, to tell you the perfectly honest truth, if Lana won the women's Money in the Bank and Rusev won the men's, I would not be upset at all.
Really?
Because I think that would be sweet.
Oh.
No, not that kind of sweet.
Oh. So Andrade Cien Almas.
Good job.
You like that?
Well, you've been practicing.
Took on a jobber to get a win for the second week in a row.
Yeah, again.
I haven't found the name. Did you look it up at all?
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna look it up. If I find it, I'll put it out there on Friday.
I didn't even look last week.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, really?
Right. Well, so that's not too entertaining because it's basically
no,
a
but
squash.
the promo beforehand was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I forget her name.
Yeah, she does all
Vega.
the talking. Yeah, Selena Vega.
She's
That's Austin
really
Aries'
good on
ex-girlfriend.
Well, you know.
Yeah, just saying.
She's
So
probably crazy.
Shinsuke and AJ had this real crappy segment. I mean, it was just really crappy.
I thought it was kind of funny.
I thought it was crap. It was just a waste of time.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
Yeah,
Filler.
But Phil.
Kind of like, I don't know. That should probably warrant.
They couldn't see it.
Oh, come on.
But anyways, we found out that
He was gonna have a pillow fight.
yeah. Well, first it was a pillow fight. Then there was a beating that took place.
Could you imagine if they did have a pillow fight?
That would be so stupid.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Do you know how
Dumb.
awesome pillow fights can be? If you get down-filled pillows and you hold the corners and you shake all the feathers down to the
WWE
bottom.
Network doesn't exist.
Huh?
WWE, let's hypothetically speaking, WWE Network doesn't exist. Pay-per-views are still $49.99 or $59.99 in later years.
Extreme pillow fight? You're
Yeah.
damn right I would.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I know how hard it.
Wow.
I know how bad it
wouldn't
hurts
even
getting
bother.
hit in the face
I
with
wouldn't
a
even bother.
down-filled pillow.
Wouldn't even bother.
You know how hard feathers can be? What weighs more? What weighs more? A ton of feathers or a ton of bricks?
I don't care. They weigh the same. Dumb.
Good job.
I was like, wait a minute. Man. Why is he asking me this? Anyways, so that was really boring, but we found out that they're going to have a last man standing match now. Yay.
Which, you know,
Woo.
that's going to end in neither men answering the count of 10.
Whatever.
Well, I'll bet you $1.
I don't want to. I'm not betting
It's-
anything. Because this series.
It's legal now.
This chain of events with these matches, this with AJ and Shinsuke are just ridiculous.
How many low blows are going to happen in this match?
A lot.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
They should play soccer instead of wrestling.
So, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, also known as the Club, and I don't think they're going as the Club anymore. However, they defeated the Usos, man,
I know.
and they earned a tag team title shot against the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, they earned a beating. That's what they earned.
It's going to be an interesting match. So that's going to take place at Money in the Bank.
I'm not a fan of Luke Gallows
You're not a fan of anybody.
at all.
You don't like anybody.
No, Luke Gallows is
The only person you like is The Undertaker and Baron Corbin. And you're a huge mark for Baron Corbin.
and someone else too that you forgot.
Shinsuke Nakamura?
No, he's formerly known as Sweat.
Cyrus 18?
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Right. All right. So, Naomi defeated Sonya Deville.
Man, I'm so sick of her too.
Naomi?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole glow thing's annoying.
It is very, but the kids dig it. So
Yeah.
I'm, that's not the reason that I don't really like her. I don't know, just when she speaks, it's too rehearsed.
There's no
realness to her.
That, and it's just
cartoony.
Who lives like that in real life? It's not believable, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the characters nowadays aren't quite like the characters
from the 80s,
right? Yeah.
Right.
Where there was a gimmick. Everybody still kind of has a gimmick, but
but you don't have a gimmick.
Right. It's not like
there is no George the Animal Steel.
Right.
There is no Shockmaster.
No.
There's
No.
So
Great Kamala
or Gobbledygooker
Tugboat.
Oh wait, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
Gobbledygooker.
He didn't wrestle.
Who else, man? I mean, all the gimmicks.
El Gigante.
Yeah, all the gimmicks that Brutus the Barber
Doink
Beefcake
the
had.
Clown.
Doink.
Aldo Montoya.
Yeah, there's none of that anymore.
Isaac Yankem.
Yeah, there's none of that stuff anymore. Man.
I mean, The Undertaker is the last one. Which I don't know why, really.
I mean, WWE wise, yeah.
I like gimmick wrestling.
There's still a lot of guys in the indies that have something going on.
Wrestling is supposed to be fun.
New Japan too. New Japan got a lot of
they got a little stuffed animal they have matches with. Timmy Jr. or something like that. I forget. But he looks kind of like a Hello Kitty. Something like that.
Yeah, Chunk Light. All right, so main event. United States champion Jeff Hardy takes on Daniel Bryan for the first time ever.
Yeah, that was
ever.
Yeah, ever. Not in an indie. Nope, nothing. Never. Ever. I didn't know that. That's kind of hard to believe.
Right. So this was a second chance match. Both of these gentlemen have had a match to qualify for the Money in the Bank, and they lost. And so they got a second chance. And the winner of this match takes on Samoa Joe next week.
You skipped a step.
What?
Daniel Bryan was supposed to fight Cass. Cass injured himself.
Yeah. Well, he didn't injure himself. But...
Well, you know what I mean. He slipped and fell in the shower or something. No, Enzo probably pushed him.
Oh, listen.
But he's got to get him back. But then Daniel Bryan and Jeff Hardy was scheduled.
Anyways,
there you go.
Mr. Politically correct.
Well, yeah, I got to bring him up to speed. Whatever. You're like missing gears.
Well, I've always been missing gears. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
Where you been?
Oh, no.
I go from 0 to 60 in no time. Yeah. All right. Anyways, this guy over here. Whatever, dude. I'm going to take you out. Show you just right now.
Right? Show me a good time.
Yeah.
Take me to dinner and movie. Solo's coming out soon.
Yeah. That's this weekend.
This weekend, I believe. Yeah.
Well, we got Blue Water Championship Wrestling.
We got stuff. Yeah, we got stuff.
We got a show Friday. We got to do. We got an interview Saturday.
Yeah,
we got.
I'll be on time for that.
I know.
Even
about
early.
Freaking time.
I know, right?
But so we got the interview, and then we got the show, and then I don't know what's going to happen afterwards. I'm not sure. And then, what do you call it there? And Solo comes out someday.
Someday?
Yeah, which day does it come out? The 25th?
Probably Friday.
It does, the Friday.
Usually always on a Friday.
We'll have to go after the show.
Buying tickets?
You're not?
I'm broke.
Come on, money man.
Nah,
money bags.
Not no more. If anybody's got a part-time gig out there, you
so
can
Daniel Bryan gets the win, right? Daniel Bryan gets the win. And it almost looked like Hardy was going to pull it off. He had a twist of fate.
Yep.
And then he went up top for the Swanton Bomb. And Daniel Bryan got the knees up. And then he took him out at the knee. And put him in a, what's this called?
The calf crusher.
Calf crusher. And he won. He got tapped out. He won by submission. There was absolutely zero time to celebrate. And Samoa Joe was guest announcing and came into the ring. And
man, I love Samoa Joe.
And basically told him, yeah, whatever, I'm kicking your butt. You know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing, okay?
Yeah, we're not speaking verbatim.
Right, yeah, we're paraphrasing. So there was that. That was awesome.
Man, we flew through this show.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
No.
Yeah, it's only supposed to go a half hour.
No way.
What time did we start? We started late, too.
It's got to be longer.
We were supposed to start at 8, but it doesn't need to be longer. We're just talking 2 feds, dude.
I know. But we're actually, it's going to be a little bit longer because I got a surprise for everybody. We've been gone for so long.
Oh, jeez.
I got something special for you.
Nobody's going to watch this part now.
Yeah, someone will watch it. You're going to put in my little thing down here.
Oh, man.
All right, so we got this cool crate this week, and I just couldn't wait to show you guys. So, and I kind of felt bad that we missed the show last week.
Say it now. We don't have a mod.
So, huh?
I'm talking to DRC.
There's some people. All right, so let's see what we got here.
This sucks.
What does?
Because now
All
I
right.
get to see all these T-shirts you get.
This month's theme is tag teams back again.
Here,
There you go.
look at that.
You can
Tag
have
teams
that.
back again.
We'll move
Crate.
these over. Oh, look at that. First thing I pull out is a DVD with the Briscoes.
The Briscoes,
Great, the
huh?
best tag team in wrestling today. That's my opinion on that. It's Wrestling Network presents a complete moron's guide on how to man up. You might want to watch this. All right, and next we got Best Friends Forever pin. That's Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor, I believe, is who it is. Hey, the lighting isn't too bad. Good
Nice
job. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, but you can't see the 4 horsemen.
Who? All right, and next we got
Oh, are you kidding me?
we got a sticker of the Young Bucks. I don't know if anybody's heard of them or not. They're a tag team out of like New
Somewhere.
Japan or something like that.
ROH.
MCLL, I think.
Indies. Just Indies in general.
All right,
All
next
in.
another micro brawler, which seems to be a thing for this
It is, they
crate.
make them.
A micro brawler of Road Warrior Hawk. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got a pretty good collection of these going on.
Yeah, they make them.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
That's their thing.
oh, look at that. That's cool.
That Rock and Roll Express.
Rock and Roll Express earbuds.
I think that's one of DRC's favorite tag teams.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Yeah. Rock and Roll or Midnight, one of the two. I think it's Rock and Roll. He's all about those guys.
All right, and now we're gonna show off the shirts.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading it right here.
Dig
What
it.
they say.
The Golden Lovers. Anybody know who that is? It's Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. That's pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet shirt too.
Looks like 1970.
Yeah, look, it kind of reminds me of the Golden State Warriors.
Are they gay?
I don't know.
Okay, well I'm just
I
asking.
mean, you know.
Midnight Express. Oh, he was Midnight Express. I thought it was Rock and Roll Express.
Nah, he's not a rocker.
I didn't say the Rockers. I said Rock and Roll Express. He is a rocker. He's all about the hair bands and the tunes, man.
Yeah, the tunes, man.
He likes the old school, like, Poison.
Oh, this is cool. Faces of Fear. That's Meng or Haku or whatever. And the Barbarian from Powers of Pain. That's cool. Did you see it? I just want you to see.
I hate you. No, this is cool. I already know what this is.
What is it?
This is cool.
Oh, the
Well, I'm reading this, what it says.
Oh, dig it. Right, sissy.
Sissy?
Oh, this is cool.
That's what I said.
This is like one of my favorite tag teams of all time ever in the whole world. Axe and Smash, Demolition, Autographed, 8x10.
Does it have
That's
both
pretty
of them?
sweet. Yep,
Yeah,
sure does.
yeah.
Both of them.
Too bad it doesn't have Crush.
No. No, I'm very happy it doesn't. I was not a fan. You know, they only brought him in because Axe was sick. And they thought I was going to sideline him for a long time. So they brought in a third guy, Crush, and Kona Crush, the surfer guy. Yeah, he's cool. No. No.
If I would have known that you were gonna flip about it, I'd have made it
Man,
even better when I said it.
That was almost as bad as when they brought in that the ghetto road warrior for LOD 2000.
You know,
was it?
You got this 10% off your next order on here too.
Yeah. I use them. But if you want, you can.
No, I'm good. I need to order a couple shirts.
Just order a couple boxes.
If I had a couple money.
Order a box
No,
for two shirts.
I got to order our shirt and one of
dang it.
Weaponized.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. All right. Well,
This
how
is
about
cool.
them hookers, Chunk?
Well, I'm not allowed anymore. My wife frowns upon that kind of stuff nowadays.
What, hookers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ever since we got married, I don't know what the deal is.
Is it the marriage thing?
I think so.
Oh, okay. So before that, it was cool.
Well, yeah, you know. I mean, I think.
Lord.
I have to ask her.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm just joking.
He's in so much trouble already.
No, actually, I took my wife out to meet Mr. DRC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other day, and she actually likes him.
Imagine that.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
a pretty cool
Did you
guy.
hear that?
Because he's a pretty cool guy.
She actually likes you. I don't ever know.
We even talked about hookers with her.
I'm not sure if your wife ever said she liked me.
Yeah, she likes you.
I'm just joking. All right. So Friday, 8 o'clock.
Friday.
8 o'clock. Not talking pets.
No, we don't do that
Rasslin
anymore.
Rage. We're gonna debut our intro song Friday, and it's just a video that we kind of threw together. But once we get some more content to add, we will and make it better. So there's that. DRC says he's a stud.
I know.
So, anyways, make sure you join us Friday, 8 o'clock. You can get over to our Facebook page. We're always posting stuff. What? We're always posting stuff on our Facebook page and in our Facebook group, Rasslin Rage. You can search us on Facebook. You can make sure you give the video a thumbs up. This one right here. Make sure that you subscribe. And after you subscribe, click the bell so that you get notified when we go live, so you don't miss a show. We're gonna see you guys Friday, 8 o'clock, buddy. 8 o'clock.
That's right, 8 o'clock. Don't be
yeah.
late.
Don't forget to get your tickets to Blue Water Championship Wrestling.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be an amazing
Saturday,
event.
Cyrus 18, career
It's
versus
gonna
career
take-
against Alex
It's
Weir.
going to take Alex Weir's career
Oh.
and his belt
Ooh.
and his what? Pride.
Oh, Lord. All right, well, I guess that's our cue to be gone now. You guys have a good night. We'll see you on Friday. Peace.